Hello, you guys. Good evening. It is Sunday evening. I am winding down for tonight for bedtime. It's movie night. That's right, with my son. I think I should still have some popcorn left. But anyway, I was in the kitchen getting ready to do some chores until I realized the girls had a wonderful weekend. They can do that for mommy when they get home because we have some things to talk about that I've heard. I had some celery. Now, I have gotten this celery from a Food Lion, I believe, for about 79 cents a couple of weeks ago. Every few weeks, I juice 60% of the time for 1 week. Most likely, it is around the time that personal time of the month comes, so that I can have enough vitamins and nutrients in, especially when it comes to the beets. I make sure, I drink a beet juice, it's the color of blood, so I said, hey, it should do something for your blood, right? So, but it's not about beets today. This is definitely about celery, and that celery that we buy from the store that we normally use every holiday. And remember, the holidays are coming. So that means we're going to be using a lot of celery for stuffings, things of that sort. And you guys are going to use it and then toss it away. For what? One, you can use it over and over again. Two, you can have this experiment for the kids. We're in a pandemic where we're forced to stay indoors, or for safety, our children are forced to be at home. So why not have them do something different? And then they get to see new growth, come through, and then be shocked and amazed, like be surprised in the way my son reacts when he sees anything associated with new growth. So this one here, I got from the Food Line, 79 cents. I've been in water for a couple of weeks. Of course, this one right here is a reusable candle jar that I got from the Dollar Tree a few years back. I, of course, cleaned the wax out, and I've used this several times to not only hold my celery, but the green onions. The green onions that we will have from the grocery store. We get that bunch for like $1, and then you use all the tops of all of them down to the white, and then like we normally take those and throw them in trash. For what? You can literally put them in any type of soil, and they just grow, and then by like the second year or so, you will have actually bulb onions in your ground. But yeah, so this is one of those things you can reuse, and look how healthy this is. This is beautiful. Oh, that's my app telling me that it's going to rain again. I have a lot of rain. And since I do a lot of farming, it's a good app to have. But yeah, it's very, very healthy. And I can even clip that now if I wanted to. If I wanted the kids to have the taste of celery, because they always go to healthy things. And what I will do is I will cut this up all cute. I have some produce scissors that I use. They actually regular scissors that I bought from the store, but I only use them for produce. But I would take them and just cut it up over top of their I feel so good, over top of their eggs for breakfast, or soups, or I will even go as far as put it in between their grilled cheese, just for them to get the taste of the celery. Because see, how can you hate something you don't know how it tastes? And then almost everyone in my household eats stuffing. I load that sucker up with some celery. So, hello, you like celery, you just like it with things. So, yeah, celery. So, when you guys have those celeries for this holiday season, do not throw them away. Make sure you grow them. And while you're growing them, challenge yourself to grow too. Maybe you get a twofer. That's how I started. I tell you that one. Twofer. Tell you about my twofer later. That's all the way down the line. You know, give y'all the true meaning of Letitia Mother's Touch. You know, so love you guys. Peace out. Grow, grow, grow. Don't throw that celery away. Better grow that sucker. Don't waste what God put on this earth for you to be able to have for free, especially if you love it. If you don't love it, hey, it is what it is. But if you actually love celery and you see yourself going back and forth to the store throughout the month 2 to 3 times, or finding different ways to save your celery in the refrigerator, all these different plastic wraps and bags and all, no, stop it. Even sometimes when I first get it and I know for a fact that I probably ain't going to use this sucker no time soon, I still suspend that sucker over top of some water and get them roots to growing before I even start to use it and cut it or whatever else. So, I'll have a whole bunch of little celeries in my windowsill, you know, and it kind of cute too, especially sitting on top of these, you know. Or I will take these right here, water balls, after I'm finished with it, cut them probably about here, takes a couple of little toothpicks, put them through as a little T, so that I can just sit this over top of it, so that the flesh part here is not resting inside the water. So I do that. I got celery for a long, long, long time. So challenge you, grow that celery this season, and those carrots, and everything else you can think about. Grow, grow, grow. Peace out.